Hello, hello, hello. Good evening and welcome to Success Algorithm with Dr. Kali Cussons. Welcome to Success Algorithm with Dr. Kali Cussons. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. So we're going to start. Today I am treating a very important topic. Very, very, very important topic. Yes, we called it um, how to be unblackmailable. How to be Okay, so let's go. I don't know if those who are online are hearing me. If you're not hearing me, well, um, it's one of those. Now, thank you very much, guys, for joining. Very quickly, let's work on something very important. Okay, so let's go. I don't know if those who are online are hearing me. If you're not hearing me, well, it's one of those. Now, thank you very much, guys, for joining. Very quick. Okay, so I think I can hear myself. Okay, so very quickly, let's do this. Thank you very much. So, we're working on being unblackmailable, being unblackmailable. Now, you think I'm talking about just normal blackmail. Yes, every day we are blackmailing ourselves. Every day we are blackmailing ourselves. Something in us is blackmailing us and telling us you can do it. If you do it, I will say what you've done before. This one, that one, and all those kind of things. Yeah, that's what we want to work on right now. Become on blackmailable. So, what is a blackmail? Let's write it down here. Okay, let me put it down. Now I'm gonna put it down and then see if it can go to the screen. So let me put it on the screen. Now, blackmail is an act of coercion using the threat of revealing or publicizing either substantially true or false information about a person or people unless certain demands are met. It is often damaging information and may be revealed to family members, associates, or the general public. That is what a blackmail is. Now, we are not talking about just somebody blackmailing you. We are talking about something more than that, something bigger, something more than that. We're talking about how you are blackmailing yourself, how you are blackmailing yourself. A lot of us blackmail ourselves. I used to blackmail myself a lot. You've must have had my story. I had poliomyelitis when I was about 1 year, 6 months. I crawled on all four until I was able to you go through 7 orthopedic surgeries to be able to use crutches and calipers. So something in my head will always tell me, you are not good enough. You can never be good enough. And I kept, thinking about being good enough before I could do anything. But a time came, I could call it deliverance, and I God delivered me. But I want to show you something. Um, let me see if I can share this. Let me see if I can share this. I'll read it with you. Um, okay, now I hope you are just seeing that screen. Oh, cue the screen and then. Okay, so let me bring up the screen. Okay, so let me bring this screen and let me read it out. Now, this is what happened to is it Salawa Abeni? Yeah, this is what happened to this woman. Now, this woman is a musician, Salawa Abeni. She's about 60 or 61 years old at the moment. Now, she woke up one morning and a boy sent her. I hope I could find it. Sent her sent her this picture. Yeah, and now told her that the boy said something like, okay, "Hello, madam. Below is your nude picture. I have it with me. I still have more pictures with me. It wouldn't be good if the popularly known blah 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 mentioned her name. Your nude picture is trending on social media." He said. He said, "Message me when you are online so we can negotiate. If you want more pictures, ask me. Once you make payment, I will take a video of me burning the pictures and send it to you. Have you checked the pictures or should I still send you more?" Okay, I'm Jackson by name. I found the picture somewhere and I've decided to keep it safe with me. You need to reply me so I can send you the hard copy of the picture, or do you want the pictures to go viral and 3 days counting down? And okay, so now when he started threatening the woman. Sorry, those who are on Instagram, I can't share my screen on Instagram. It's not. So now you can just check Kali Cousins on Facebook. Chide, Chide, how are you? Welcome, my pastor. So if now the woman now replied. That's why I'm showing you this. I do hope you are still saying it. The woman replied, and that was so beautiful for me. Look at what the woman replied. The woman now said, "Good." The woman now took the message, posted it on her Instagram, and then she wrote this message. She said she shared the nude picture that the boy wanted to send to her. She said, "Oh guys, I'm so sorry. It seems my internet shook and some things. So I don't think you heard everything I said, but let me copy the URL of what I just read and put it there so that at your convenience you can read. It was somebody who wanted to blackmail one woman and she refused to be blackmailed. And she now posted the picture and she now posted the conversations with the guy. She posted it online and it was so funny. Now, okay, let our police trace those guys and trace the guy and caught him. But that's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that, yeah, this is somebody trying to blackmail her and she dealt with the person. Then why can't you deal with yourself trying to blackmail you? So we've said that blackmail is an act of coercion using the threat of revealing or publicizing either substantially true or false information about a person or people unless certain demands are met. It is often damaging information and may be revealed to family members, associates, or the general public. Yeah, the truth is that a lot of people will never get to be blackmailed by anybody. A lot of people will never get to be blackmailed by anybody. But you see, you are going to find yourself blackmailing you all the time. And that's what we want to treat. Now, you can see that generally humans are humans are shame conscious. I think that's how to put it. Prof, welcome, Professor Fred. Welcome, sir. So humans are shame conscious. So anytime you tell them, you know, I'm going to shame you, a lot of people start shaking. Today, I want to teach you how not to shake again. Now, get it right. There has never been anything that the human finish eating, no matter how sweet, and then you swallow your hands, your fingers. It hasn't been done before. Now, there's never been anything that humans saw and you started shedding blood. So most of the things that keep us down are, shame. Like, what will people say? What will people do? What if I fell? Blah, blah, blah. You know, humans are made to fail. So there are a few things you need to look at. Now, check it out. Are you, if you want to know if you're blackmailing yourself or if you are sabotaging your life, look at some of these 10 points I'm going to put out there. So, number one, I'll put out your past life and friends. Now, I belong to some, what do we call it, alumni, WhatsApp groups and all those. So you see them, you know, stupidly talk about some people's past lives, And these are things people did when they were young, um, when they don't know so much. Yeah. So if you don't take time, those things you did, they're going to keep you down. You will always like, um, let's assume it's about preaching the Bible. You say, I can't preach because my friends know my past life. It's about, you know, doing something. Say, I can't do it because they know my past life. Who doesn't have a past life? So chill, take chill pill. There's nothing serious about this life. Is it about failure? Fail, and you continue with what you're doing. So don't allow your past life and the kind of friends you kept to actually sabotage you. Okay. Now the second one I want to talk about is your past mistakes. Most times, your past mistakes are going to just be on your face and say like, you're not good enough. You failed the last time. You want to go fail again. My friend, just to respect yourself. It could be public speaking. You were speaking in public and then you didn't do well. Yeah. Okay. So and then you are now afraid to speak in public. Hey, don't allow anything that you did before to keep you down. Yeah. Don't allow anything you did before to keep you down. I think since I'm having issues with internet here, just if you can allow me a second, let me change to another internet so that it can be, smooth. Thank you. So I do hope you didn't miss me. Okay. So I had placed something which refused to come up. So let me put it back. Okay. So I have written two things out there. Number one and number two. So let me post them again. My internet was disturbing, so I do hope it's better right now. Let me check. Okay, okay, I could be writing them down myself. So I said number one is you must not allow past life and friends to put you down. And I said number two, your past mistakes should not put you down. Your past mistakes. Everybody has made mistakes before. So don't allow your past mistakes to pull you down. Okay. So number three is what I call, okay, number three is what I call fear of starting and the fear of the future. Fear of starting and fear of the future. A lot of people are afraid of starting. You don't want to start and you fail and people will laugh at you and all those. These are the things that are blackmailing you. I want you to be unblackmailable. Relax. Feel free. Okay. I'll give you a very simple example with myself. I've failed in a lot of things. I can't even remember any one of them at the moment. I suppose I've failed in a lot of things, but I can't remember them because I have auto delete. Immediately I fell, it is deleted because why should I be keeping record of my failures? What am I going to do with them? So when I fell, I throw them away and I continue with my life. So failure is allowed. Fail and right. In fact, the Bible talked about the righteous failing how many times? The righteous failing seven times. The Bible recorded he's a righteous man. So it's not as if he's a sinner, but he fell seven times and but Christ is seven times. Okay? So your ability to understand this helps you to have equanimity in your mind, in your mental. You're not afraid to fail. Failure is not a bad thing. Okay? I will always say that okay, I'll talk about that. You know, if you have not failed in anything, it may be very difficult for you to succeed. In fact, somebody said, I know a lot of people, a lot of unsuccessful people who had never failed in anything. Yes, a lot of unsuccessful people who have never failed in it, broke people, they don't fail in anything because if they have one error, they keep it, and 3 years later, it is still one error. They don't do anything about it. Okay, so you must understand that failure is 100% allowed. So let me talk about number four. Number four is bad spoken and written English. Yeah, a lot of people come, like in my organization now, there are some people who are doing training for mentorship. And they say their only problem is they can't speak good English. Of course, I went to school. I want people to speak good English. But you see, the white man cannot speak our own English. I mean, our own language. So I'm not saying you shouldn't speak good English, but it's very important to know that as far as you can communicate, you know, you can get better along the way. The white man cannot speak Hausa, cannot speak Igbo, cannot speak Yoruba. So why must I die learning to speak like a white man? Why must I die learning to sound like him, to just like, funny? Why? Okay? Why? Now, immediately you start understanding that, you start becoming more comfortable with yourself. Just extrapolate it to quite a lot of other things. Extrapolate it to how maybe you work, how you do your thing, your finance, your knowledge, and all the we're going to still talk about those. So I've talked about the fourth one. So let me see if they can appear on my screen because my internet shook and then It stopped uploading. Let me check. What's comments now? Okay, good. So, so I've mentioned about four. Number one, your past life and friends. Number two, your past mistakes. They can haunt you, blackmail you. The message today is be unblackmailable. Number three, fear of starting and fear of the future. Number four, bad spoken and written English. Yes. Okay. So these are some of the things that stop you from, moving forward. And let's talk about number five. Number five is lack of skills. You lack skills. Yes, you can do some certain things, and then they are keeping you down. For instance, you can speak in public very well. Yeah. For instance, um, you are not good in writing. For instance, you don't have capacity to market, and you allow those to keep you down. For what? Yeah. Hi, my Alaji, my Ajia. How are you, man? Welcome. So now, guys, I want you to just pause for a second. Use the share button and now share this and invite your friends. Use the share button, share this, share from your Facebook, from YouTube, from my page, wherever you are watching from Instagram. Share it and invite your friends. The beautiful thing is that at the end of the class, they can still listen to it. They can still play it back. Okay. Now, I was talking about number five. What's that? Number five. You lack skills. Yes, you lack skills. I want to encourage you. Anything you don't know, learn it. Everything is learnable. Everything on earth is learnable. Everything is learnable. So learn it. Learn it. What are some of the things you should learn? You should learn negotiation skill. You should learn public speaking. Now, if you're not good with public speaking, there's a problem, very big problem. You should learn entrepreneurship skills. How do you systemize your organization? How do you make sure that you are, you know, marketing, your HR, your sales, your production, your customer service, and everything, they're all working together. You must learn those. Learn skills. Yes, skills can never be outdated. Skills can never be outdated. Learn skills. Don't just relax. Learn skills. Okay, so not knowing something can sabotage you, but what I'm telling you is that don't allow that to blackmail you. Don't allow it to sabotage you. Yeah, anything you don't know, learn it. I needed to play a video for you right now, but oh, I need to go and download it from online. It will just waste my time. If in fact, Professor Adegoke was in my organization a few days ago. I think they left on Wednesday. Yeah, they gave me super testimony. They are professors, or Professor Austin Wednesday, the rector of IMT. They were in my organization for training, and they gave me 5-star rating. In fact, all the professors said, "Oh, this guy is just like he knows everything." They're professors. One of them is here today. But the truth is, I don't really know everything. But what I do is anything I don't know and I need it in my life, I will go and learn it. Anything I don't need, anything I need, sorry, anything I need, and I know that I will need it. Even if I'm going to stay the next 40 or 50 years or 60 years, I'll still need it in my life. So I go and learn it. Don't be lazy. Don't just be lazy. What do you do with your time? Go and learn it. Whatever it is, digital marketing, computer, Excel, public speaking, whatever it is, go and learn it. The ones you can't, you don't know where to learn. Talk to me. I'll help you, on how to learn it. Yeah. So always understand the power of knowing. Now let's talk about number 6. Okay. Number 6 is what I call people's high or low expectation of you. That can really sabotage you. People's expectation can really, really sabotage you. Okay. So number 6 is people's expectation of you. Yeah. People will just like, oh, how could you do this? Oh, how could you have done it? Oh, we thought you were a righteous man. Oh, we thought you were intelligent. Oh, how could you have failed? Oh, how is it that you don't know this thing? Oh, how, you know, even in the Bible, when they call Jesus good man, Jesus, I think that should be Mark chapter 10. Jesus told them, nobody is good. Shut up. Nobody is good. Don't come and call me a good man. I am not good. Don't say, oh, doctor, I thought you were. Shut away. I am not a good guy. So don't come and just make me feel, yeah, like you know, I'm a god. No. Yes, Aiko, welcome, Ikemogo. And my friend, Fantabulous Fikadu. How are you? Welcome. Quite some time. It's been a long time. I saw you last. Welcome. I was banking work. Okay, so I was talking about you know, people's highest or low perception of you. People can say that, oh, there's this guy, he was in the news last 2 weeks ago, I think in Delta or Edo or so. He committed suicide because he's a worker in church, and he now impregnated a neighbor's daughter. So the shame of impregnating a neighbor's daughter now made him to go and commit suicide and die. Now, when he gets to heaven, what will he tell God? Because everybody in the neighborhood knew him as a righteous man. Trust Ukobo. How are you, sir? Yes, thank you very much. He said, that's my great tutor, a philosophical analyst. Thank you. Trust, I don't understand what you are saying. Okay. So now, because everybody knew him as a righteous man, that was why he went and committed suicide. Now, when he gets to heaven, what will he tell God? He doesn't even have opportunity to repent from that. So don't allow people's perception of you to put you in high jump. Whether it is low perception or high perception, don't allow that. Okay. Don't come and tell me how good I am or how intelligent I am or how righteous I am. Don't tell me that, because I am not God. In fact, in the scriptures, Jesus said, look unto Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith. So don't look unto your pastor or your somebody or your imam or whatever. Yes. So don't allow people's expectation of you to always make you want to, be yourself. Take a chill pill and be yourself. Be yourself. Don't be like, oh, everything has to be, I suffered it, perfectionism, and everything had to be right. And I don't care so much in my life right now. I'm so free, if I feel pressed, I say, if I don't know something, I ask. If I'm tired, I sleep. If I don't have the money, I tell you. So I'm not under any pressure. So don't allow people to put you under pressure, blackmailing you. This my friend. I talked with her on Thursday, because we've not spoken for close to 2 years right now. I called her and said, I don't have her number again. I just found it somewhere. And I said, please call me, give me your number. And she did. and we spoke. And I said, what has been? She said she lost 5 million, and because everybody thinks she's a strong woman, that she doesn't know who to talk to. At the end of the people will say, "You strong woman, how is it that you can't do this and you can't do that?" So she had gone through in the last 1 year or two. She has gone through three. If Professor Day is here, it's very important you know that that's the discussion we've been having. Professor Adogoke Alfred. Now that's the discussion we'll be having about mental health issue. She had gone through or five suicidal attacks. She had committed suicide about 3 5 times within the last 1 year and 6 months or so, and she has low blood pressure. She has high blood pressure. She has quite a lot of them. Because I said, why can't you tell people? Why is it that you've never spoken to me? She said, everybody knows her as a strong woman. And because everybody knows her as a strong woman, she doesn't know how to go telling anybody. Are you God? You're a strong woman. Are you God? Yeah. Yes. Even when God created Adam and Eve, they went astray. Did God kill himself? No, God just did what? He walked on it again and was able to actually find a way around it. Yeah. So don't ever start claiming God. You are not God. Don't go and start killing yourself. Yeah. Because people have an expectation of you. God forbid. It's not me. Yeah, if you have expectation of me, what does that amount to? You have expectation of me. Thank you. You trust me. You think I'm a good guy. I know this. So what does that mean? That I'm gonna kill myself because I did something wrong? No, I won't kill myself. I'm gonna face it and get through that. So don't allow people's expectation of you to destroy your life. Okay? Now, the next one is is what I call your physical appearance or your challenge. That one, you need to come to me and ask about it. Yeah. Sometimes, um, okay. Sometimes people will look at you how you are, and then they will just decidedly decide to, you know, put you in what I call a packet. Yeah. People think you're not good enough, or think you don't look like what they can associate with. I always tell stories about going to offices where you know a secretary would tell me that this is not the time their commissioner or their head, yeah, sees disabled people. I went there as a consultant. Probably I was discussing with governor and maybe the commissioner, or is the person who is maybe commissioner of education or finance or youth and sport, is the person supervising what we are doing. So maybe I'm going to have meeting with the commissioner, and the secretary would tell me, we do not entertain disabled people at this time of the day. You can go and come back on Thursday evening by 4 when commissioner is through, so he can see you. You see. So what's the point? Your physical appearance or challenge can sabotage you. Yeah, your physical challenge, your physical appearance, whether you think you are ugly, you are, fine, your nose is not well carved, or your color is not right. You see people bleaching. You see people, making up in such a way that, you wonder what are they doing, because they are looking nice. They're looking very fine. Yes, inferiority complex. So don't allow that sabotage you. Why are we talking about these small things? They're the things that are not allowing you to do big things. You may say, "Oh, I am so and so person," but I ask you, if I want to invite you over and I say, we're having another class in the next 2 days. I want you to be a guest speaker. Will you easily accept it? Yes, will you easily accept it? A lot of people will just like, allow me to prepare a little more. Allow me. I want to go and shave. I want to, you are more than enough. Okay, You are more than enough. Don't have this makeup mentality. Every time you want to make up, you want to lie, you want to, you've always had it, especially in places like Abuja. Said, oh, fake it until you make it. Fake it until you make it. Please, it's not the right thing. Face it until you make it. Face it. Be real. Yes, don't just go and put yourself into any trouble just because you want to make somebody happy, you want to belong and all those. No, face it until you make it. Yeah, you are not impressing anybody. You are here, and only you waka come, so don't impress anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I have had my own fair share of stigma. People thinking I'm not good enough. In fact, you know, my residence today, I was coming up and I nearly fell because there was a little construction in front. And then, you know, a taxi pulled by and they wanted to help me, wanted to carry me because, they saw how I was struggling with climbing the little thing there. So I've had my fair share of of you know physical looks and all those. So don't allow it get to you. I never needed my legs to have a PhD. I never needed my legs to marry a great woman. I never needed my legs to have great children, four of them. I never needed my legs to travel the world. I never needed my legs to establish all my businesses. I never needed my legs to even I'm talking with you today. I don't need my legs to be an IT expert, to be, I don't need my legs for those. Yeah. So stop concentrating on the things that are pulling you down. Concentrate on the things that are lifting you up. It's very important that you do that. Concentrate on the things that are lifting you up. Okay, so let's talk about number 8. Number 8 is perfectionism. You want everything to be right. You want everything to be perfect. Yeah, you just want everything to be perfect before you can start or do anything. Now, I encourage you, leave perfectionism alone. Perfectionism belongs is in the realm of the gods. Okay? Perfectionism is in the belongs to the realm of the gods. There is nothing like that. Yeah? Yeah, no matter how you try, start from where you are with what you have right now. Red Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn, said, if you launched a perfect product, it means you launched late. Yes, start where you are. Make it better as you go ahead. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you have your audience. People who want you will come to you. You keep growing. You keep growing. You keep growing. It is not final. There's nowhere you will grow to, and then you said, I've grown, so everything is perfect. No, 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 no. Yes, you keep growing and you keep growing and you keep growing. Perfectionism is inferiority complex inverted. I'll always talk about it. When you invert inferiority complex, you have what we call perfectionism. When you turn inferiority complex on its head, you have perfectionism. There is nothing like that. If you are perfect, that means you should go ahead and do it. But because you are inferior, that's why you want everything to be perfect. I don't know if you go if you are going traveling, if you see those who are traveling for the first time, they wear suit and wear everything. But those maybe who are schooling, who just are coming back or going back to school, anywhere in the world, you see them. Some of them wear shorts and wear something like slippers, and they, some of them are even in first class or in business class. Okay, so stop being too serious with your life. take a chill pill. Just chill, calm down. Life is not that difficult. There's this woman, one day, I think she's my mentee, and um, she told me a story that is very, very important. She said that she went to something happened, and she ran to church, a very big church. You know, I think that should be Winners Chapel, very big cathedral. Very big one. And she went to church wearing slippers. She was well dressed, but she was wearing bathroom slippers because she had emergency, and she attended, a child was sick or something. She attended to that, and from there went to church, forgetting that you know she's not she's not wearing shoes. Now when she got there, she settled through. When she now noticed she wasn't okay, when the church dismissed, yeah, she was accusing some of her friends later. You saw me wear that thing and come into church, and you never came to me and said, "Oh, we are wearing this, so I could just sneak out. You allow me, mess up myself." And all her friends she asked said they never noticed she was wearing the bathroom slippers. That was the day she knew that people have their problems, and your problem is none of their problems. So stop being too serious, okay? Okay. Now let's talk about number nine. Number nine is what I call excusitis. One of the things sabotaging you is excuse. Okay, if you look at my eye, I'm looking like my eye is romantic. No, it's just that I'm tired. But you see, you gotta do what you need to do, especially when it is important that you should do that. If you are looking for excuse, you must see. If you are looking for excuse, you must see excuse, enough excuses. You must see them. So it's very important that you do what? That you allow excuses to go, and then you do your thing. Do your thing. Don't allow excuses to come in. You will always find either excuse in your health, or excuse about the environment, or excuse about lighting, or excuse about whatever. You'll find excuse. Okay. I could have said I'm not looking nice because I've been stressed these few days. I've been teaching and teaching and teaching, so I'm not looking nice. So I'm not coming on. Yeah, I could find that excuse. Don't always look for excuse. They'll always be there. Now, I have a mentorship program. When my mentees register, one of the things I do, my premium mentorship program, one of the things I do is that I tell them to buy dictionary. I do what? I go and they come to me with a dictionary, and we find where excuse is, and we cut it off and find where impossible or impossibility is, and we cut it off. Why? If you don't have room for excuse and you don't have room for impossibility, you're going to be as great as you want. I always tell you about the Wright brothers. They said impossible is nothing. Today they have made the metal to fly. So, number 10, what we call victimitis. Don't be a victimitic. People who always think that people are against them, people are trying to, use them or do something bad to them, or people are trying, don't be excusitic. Okay? Be that person who is always, always, very always positive. It can't be anything other than positive. You know, I can't be anything less. In fact, you know, um, when I was growing up, people were telling me, no, life is not like that. This one, that one. Um, One day, I wrote a song. I told God, you cannot fail me. You don't have that power to fail me. With due respect, Lord, I know you can do all things. With due respect, Lord, there's something I know you cannot do. With due respect, Lord, I know you can do all things. With due respect, Lord, there's something I know you cannot do. Lord, you can't fail me now, Lord. You can't fail me now. Yes, you can't fail me now, because you didn't fail me then. You can't fail me here. Lord, you can't fail me here. You can't fail me here, because you didn't fail me then. No, I said, God, you cannot even fail me because you don't have such powers to fail me. Yeah. You can be stubborn both to God and to Satan. I tell people most times Satan will always think that this guy is no more disabled because what I say, what I do, where I go, the kind of activities I carry out every day of my life, Satan is really confused whether I'm still disabled in my lower limbs. Yeah, because I'm not disabled in my whole limbs. I'm not disabled because if I can have my mind, there is nothing I cannot do. So over time, you have to understand the power of not playing the victim. I cannot be a victim in anything. There's nothing. I can't even have a quarrel with you, and I'm talking about I'm the victim. Then you are going to no. It's better you say I was a person who was having the upper hand. No, I'm not a victim. Yes, if I leave you, I leave you because of God, and I leave you because of correctness. I leave you because of my conscience, not you. You know, putting me at a victim's corner. No, it's not done. It's not done. We're here on earth to have dominion, and dominion we must. So stop playing the victim. Okay. Now, very quickly, let me just show you how you can um, just walk on becoming unblackmailable, just destroying all these things. Number one, yeah, we finished the 10 things. Number one thing we need to talk about when we talk about how can you become unblackmailable. Number one thing, how to destroy these things that are fighting against you. Number one is decide you are unblackmailable. Sorry about that. Decide that you are unblackmailable. Decide that already. Decide it that you are unblackmailable. That nobody can blackmail you. Decided that nobody can put you down. Decided that nobody can and nothing. Whether it is something you've done, something that you know um about yourself, a particular condition of yours, not even sickness, not even decidedly decide nothing can put you down. Very important. Number two, embrace vulnerability. Yeah, that's something I teach. I call it vulnerability intelligence. Yeah, be vulnerable. You need to understand that you are not God. So be vulnerable. Embrace vulnerability. Yeah. Allow people to see what could make a story. All these things I'm saying here, they will not make any serious viral video until you see cockroach pass here right now. If cockroach pass here, and then you do what? You capture it and then reshare, and people who look at the cockroach that had passed and all this kind of thing. That's when it goes viral. So don't always be too serious. Embrace vulnerability. Allow yourself room for mistake. Allow yourself room to be you. Allow yourself room to do your thing. Embrace vulnerability. Yes, allow yourself room to be wrong. Allow yourself room to fail. Allow yourself room. Allow yourself room. Be vulnerable. Yes, don't always, get it all sorted, all night. Everything must be, I was like that. Very, very perfectionistic. But I gotta know that perfectionism is what? Is inversion of, inverted inferiority. Okay? Now, let's talk about the third one and then we round off with the fourth one. Yeah. Okay. Those who are on Instagram is gonna time out because I think I've done 1 hour or so. So number three, you can go over to Facebook or YouTube. Thank you. Okay. Um. Sorry. Let me just. Um okay. So now understand that none of us is better than all of us. There is nobody that is better than everybody. So feel free, calm down. Don't just over agree. Calm down. Understand that none of us is better than all of us. And if all of us we are suffering something, we have some problems that we are passing through. So don't always, beat yourself so hard. So the fourth one, and we round up, is what I call know that failure. Yes, know that failure is the father of experience, and experience is the mother of success. Yes, if you don't learn anything today, learn that failure is the father of experience, and the experience is the mother of success. If you don't learn anything today, learn that one. Ladies and gentlemen, so I do hope you've learned in the last 1 hour how to be on a blackmailable, how to, work on yourself that you don't sabotage yourself and you don't allow anybody to sabotage you. Okay. If somebody gives you something and say, oh, I saw this about you, I had this about you, I will expose you and all this. Yeah, behave like that woman, Salawa Abeni. She went herself and posted it online and said, don't allow yourself to be, blackmailed. So I want to appreciate you for listening in. I want you to take your time, share this, and then on the chat box, please just write down what you've learned today. Use the chat box and write down what you have learned today. Use the chat box. Write down for me what you have learned today. Quickly do that, okay? Now, if you feel you have any question, I have few minutes so that you can ask your question. Just write your question on the chat box and I will see it and then I will answer. A few days ago, people started asking questions when I was already ending the call. So if you have any question, ask right away, quickly. I have few minutes to allow you to do that. If you have any question, just quickly write it down there so I can answer your question. Okay, write it down. If you have any question, write it down right away. Yeah. I am waiting. Write down your questions so that we work on it. Okay, so like I'll always do, if you have anything you want me to do for you, you could send WhatsApp. I think WhatsApp only to 0818 490 4305. If you are from abroad, you add plus 234. So plus 234 818 490 4305. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the screen so that you're able to do that. Now, that's the number. That number, use it to get in touch if you have any question you want to actually ask. You use the number to ask that question. Okay, some of my friends are here, Barrister Omotesi and all those. Thank you very much for joining. Um, I think there are some programs. There's quite a lot of programs. I'll encourage you to be part of. Like one of the programs I always tell my friends you can be part of is let me find it. Ways, yeah, check my Facebook profile, my Facebook what do you call it? My Facebook page and the what do you call the Instagram and the YouTube for whenever I am doing this on Wednesdays 1:30 p.m. I do lunch and learn. On Thursday nights I do success algorithm and Sunday nights I do success algorithm. So I want to appreciate you. Share with your friends. Remember, stay celebrated. Always have a beautiful evening. Thank you very much. God bless you. Good night.